Hey guys, what's up? jburton here, and today I'm bringing you my sub-rogue PvP guide for 6.2.3. This will include talents, glyphs, stats, and macros. Now, if you watched my combat rogue PvP guide, you're going to notice that the talents are pretty much the exact same, so I apologize if this is all repetitive to you, but I gotta say it all over again. Okay, so first here, subterfuge. You have to have this. Allows you to cheap shot multiple targets, or grow multiple targets, or grow and cheap shot like a healer starting off. Too versatile of a talent not to have. Next here, if you're versing double melee, I recommend combat readiness. This is like a physical damage shield wall. Pretty nice. Otherwise, nerve strike helps versus caster comps, or if you just want to take down a healer, it makes them do less healing stacked with your wound poison, which is a great combo. Next here, elusiveness, mandatory. Feint gives you a 30% damage reduction. Absolutely great defensive for rogues. Keep running this the whole time, you're doing great. Next here, I'll take burst of speed and RBGs, but otherwise in arenas, I go Shadowstep. Shadowstep's a great offensive and defensive ability. You can teleport to a healer and kick them, or you can teleport to your healer and then LOS them, and if you're about to die or something. Really nice. Next here's Prey on the Weak. You want this because it not only makes you do more damage, makes your teammates do more damage. Great for, coordinated bursts. Pretty much mandatory in arenas. Next here, you want Mark for Death. It's a big part of your burst, especially when you open up. People don't want to trinket that first kidney shot in the opener, but this helps apply a lot of pressure, makes them almost have to. So I really recommend Mark for Death. Next talent, I personally like Death from Above. I know some people do use Shadow Reflection. Downside, if you get CC'd while you're shadow reflecting, you're not going to get much out of it. It's a 2-minute cooldown. And Death from Above, the downside about it is it costs 50 energy, but it hits super hard. It's only a 20-second cooldown, and you can't be CC'd when you're in the air. I love this ability. Alright, glyphs. I usually run around Glyph of Garrote because that's sub. A lot of times you're going to be annoying a healer or annoying one of the casters that are CCing a lot. So I love Glyph of Garrote. You don't have to use Glyph of Hemorrhaging Veins, but it just makes it easier to keep your 30% damage increase on targets just by using your little hemorrhage. So it's up to you. Maybe a professional player like going to BlizzCon may feel comfortable without using it, but it just makes things so much simpler. And of course, Glyph of Energy. Increase your maximum energy by 20. That'll help you get more out of your burst and more out of your openers. Super important. Really need that. Some other glyphs you could take though. You could take Cheap Shot, like replace your Garrote if you're just wanting more control. If you're running with like Lock, you're running like Rogue Lock Shaman, you need to get rid of your dots so you can blind them. You do want this glyph. And if you're in 2v2s and you're versing double melee, I recommend Energy Flows. You get 10 energy every time you dodge. That's a lot of energy, especially if there's a Warrior Blade storming. Okay, that's it for that. Now the stats, you want Mastery. Our Mastery is huge. It makes your big finishing moves hit really hard. Specifically, Death from Above. It just goes with it so well. Plus your Slice and Dice, you benefit from that a lot. So Mastery is just crazy. As sub-rogue, you don't need your 4-piece. You can just go your 2-piece. Now if you plan on playing combat also, then you do want to go ahead and grab your 4-piece, because you will need that for combat. But if you're strictly just using sub to push rating, just grab your 2-piece, and then fill the other places with Mastery Versatility gear. With that said, your second stat, probably go with Versatility. Haste doesn't benefit you as much as it does combat, in my opinion. And Critical Strike Chance isn't bad either. Get that big Death from Above crit and such. But it's up to you, but mostly it's Mastery Versatility in my opinion. Okay. Now macros, I'll include most of them in the description. I may not think of them all right here, but they will be in the description. You want a Focus Blind or Blind Arena 1, 2, and 3. You want a Gouge for maybe your Focus or Arena 1, 2, and 3. Kidney Shot Arena 1, 2, and 3. Shadowstep Kick Arena 1, 2, and 3. I don't know if I just said that one. And then like Shadowstep your healer or Shadowstep teammates. All of it in the description. There's a lot you can do as a rogue. I actually think rogues have one of the highest skill caps. I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of people disagreeing with me, but they just have so much they can do. Alright guys, well, that's it for my sub-rogue guide. If you enjoyed it, please comment, like, or subscribe. It'll help support me out a lot. Alright guys, may the rogue be with you. Take care.